What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Smash the like button. The real is back. Eddie Hearn. Look, we back. Back at the cribbo. You know, ready to talk this boxing game with all y'all. All y'all. I ain't from Africa. I'm from Crenshaw Mafia. Shout out to Crenshaw Mafia. We working. What's up with everybody? Feels good to be back at home. I mean, no offense. I definitely had a great time. But ain't nothing like home for the holidays. You dig? Let's do a roll call real quick. We about to talk about this game. I got a lot to say, and I'm in my comfort, the comfort of my own crib. Hey, we're doing the roll call one time. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Where y'all from? Tell me where you at. Where you at? Where you from? Don't play dumb now. Let's get it. Tucson, Arizona in the building one time. I go by the name of Ego out of Cali. San Bernardino. We like the great Gambino. I'm Babe Ruth with it. Shout out to 909 Sonora. 504 STL 314 LA. Shout out to Fontana, Omaha, Nebraska. Home of Timeout Chicken and that boy Bud. Houston. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Coatesville, PA. In the building. Fort Lauderdale. We straight killing. Portland and Oregon. Shout out to Fairfield 707. Say it backwards. 503. Frisco. And you know. And if you don't know, now you know. Oh, look at Maya. She an MD. She want to leave us in the Bay. Mexico. Shout out to Philly. 215. Get that Meek album. Champions. Championship or champions. Australia in the motherfucking house. Dallas, Texas. West Coast. Hollywood. We right back to it, man. I catch flights, they catch feelings. I hop off the plane and get back to their work. Hey. Yeah, they got it twisted, huh? All the haters got it twisted, huh? They leaving comments got it twisted, huh? You know, I gotta cut the beat real quick. We're gonna do this a cappella. First of all, happy holidays to everyone who celebrates. I want to thank you guys for the loyalty, the support, and the many different things, from the engagement, the likes. My shooters hold it down. You know, we got channel members. You know, I started off with the vision on this channel, and, you know, I'm happy. I feel like we stand for something in boxing. You know, and that's always a good thing. I feel like at the end of the day, no matter what, I came in, I tried my best, and I wanted to leave my mark like Zorro. And God willing, I think we're doing that. So shout out to Mexico. I see you. I have been living in the shelter past 2 weeks because my house burnt down in California wildfire, and your videos have helped me get through it. Thank you so much. Wow. Sorry to hear that. Definitely. Yeah, these California fires, man, it's been a tumultuous year, man. But like I said, we family. We can disagree on certain things, you know, as long as we talk with respect and stuff. That's how I am. You show me respect, I show you respect. We have a voice in this boxing game, and that's most important. Most definitely, you know. But I couldn't do any of it without fans, you know, like you guys. The haters, y'all only get half a bar. Fuck y'all. So, without further ado, you know, hold on. Because I really got man fans, so I got to cover up the address and shit. These motherfuckers be like, "Dear Ego, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling." Oh, shit, hold on. They trying to look at the address. Hold on, bow. Look at your boy. Mama, we made it. Man, they sending packs to the P like FedEx now. Shout out to YouTube for this. We about to do an unboxing. I actually, you know, I really hit this milestone a long time ago. But YouTube was slacking. They was slacking on their macking. Hold on. We got the binky. You know, we're going to see what this is talking about. Hold on. This is my Christmas from YouTube. We getting presents from the office. More milestones to come. Damn, who taped this up? Fucking. Hold on. I'm not trying to cut this shit. Oh. Merry Christmas. All right. What? You gotta do it like a drug deal. You know, in the movies, you got the drugs, and be like, yeah, show me the money. That's how you gotta do it. Like a drug. It's an unboxing. I don't do unboxing. I don't do like tech reviews and shit, but you gotta open it like a drug deal. You got the $50 million. $50 million? Who you think you got? Chelsea Carter? Ooh. Oh shit, YouTube. Hold on. They got the little. Now that's what I'm talking about, YouTube. Now that's how you. Oh, okay. You have done something that very few YouTubers, creators accomplish. You have astonished 100,000 people that subscribe to your channel. We know that numbers on YouTube can get really big, but we hope that you don't lose sight of the reality behind the 6-digit milestone. They say we got them six digits. I told you we on that Mayweather. We getting 6 digits. Oh my God. Hold on, I just dropped some. They give me a business card? I don't even know who they gave me a business card. They trying to hire me and shit. Hold on. Each and every person who has subscribed to your channel has been touched by what you create. They were inspired, challenged, or entertained. I don't know if y'all can see it. Or like, I don't know. You achieved this milestone with hard work, dedication, perseverance, and probably a healthy sense of humor too. Hey, YouTube, they know me. They know me. Okay. They know me. You know, the sense of humor. What are you doing? They knew about the humor. What you've accomplished can't be taken away from you, and we like to recognize you in all your hard work. We so frustrated. I know the haters are so frustrated right now. Eddie Hearn. Hey, Eddie Hearn. All your hard work with the Silver Creator Award, a small token of esteem and respect. We know that you don't do this for rewards. You do it because you have to drive and create and share, and because you found an audience who cares. Believe us when we say that we can't wait to see what you do next. Oh yeah, stay tuned. We're going to be spending a lot of quality time together. 1 million subscribers may seem a long way off right now, but you're closer than you think, and we're rooting for you. Congratulations. Yours sincerely, Susan, CEO of YouTube. Oh my gosh. Look, I got to dim the lights. Hold on. We got to dim the lights. We got them VVS's. Hold on. Look, we got them VVS's right now. Look, you see that Boxingego? Hold on. You know, it's like the VVS diamonds you can't really see. My shit never cloudy. Y'all see that? Picture me rolling. Can y'all see it? We working. Dope. You know, thank you. Thank you, everybody, for supporting. Man, they say we could. I'm like Milli Vanilli. Hold on, I can't say Milli Vanilli because they wasn't writing their hits. I don't have no ghostwriters. Then we got the goddamn Grammy. Blame it on the rain. Light skin is back. You dig? I'm like, Drake, because I got all the hits, boy. Hey, they mad as fuck. Hey, listen, I told y'all. The channel, don't ever mention no other channel unless they got that. If they ain't got that, don't ever mention them to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, so-and-so, they're better than... all right, that's what's up. Go watch them. Now, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Happy holidays once again. Back to the work. So, now we're going to get it in. I seen the fight Charlo, the Charlo doubleheader live. Very good card. Once again, anytime it's a big fight, people try to turn it into this turmoil and controversy to the point where we don't appreciate the fight. I am a boxing fan. I thought it was a good card, a good kickoff card for Fox. The numbers also did really well, according to Fox. They released the overnight numbers and all that, and it's Fox's. Hold on, let me pull it up. So I'm being quoted. I'm quoting it accurately. Premier Boxing Champions on Fox delivers ratings knockout with best metered market performance since 2016. Dope. For more on that, go to Fox's website. So that's first things first. Now let's get to the bullshit, because I know y'all want to hear about the bullshit. So you got to listen to the bull spit, and we're gonna talk about it. It seems to me that everybody who this fight, like always, have brought out the racist and shit. You know, the people who aren't in boxing for the right reasons. You know, like it's like a game to them or some shit. Like, oh yeah, this is our time. This is our time to do whatever they think they're doing. Hold on. I'm trying to see something. Give me 1 second, y'all. We're going to break this down the real way. The ego way. Yo, smash the like button. We got to get the likes up, because the haters, they doing their job. So we got to make sure we do our job. Ego's Army, stand up. You know, listen, I'm trying to tell y'all life lessons. You guys seen the silver play button. This all started off as a hobby. It all started off as a vision. Never let nobody take your shine. Never let anyone take your grind. Keep working. Fuck the haters. There are always going to be people who doubt what you do. Even when you're winning, they still going to doubt what you do. So that goes to show you they're never going to be on your side, no matter what. So, you know, at the end of the day, just keep grinding. We're not deterred by any of that. Hard work, dedication. Call me Mr. Perseverance. I'm persistent in a motherfucker. But anyway, let's talk about it. So, fights like this, you know, it brought out a lot of casuals. It was on free TV. And then these, you know, a couple times a year, boxing watching fans come out and start saying crazy shit. The fights are good. You know, Charlo's, I wouldn't say this was their sharpest performance, but they're in there with tricky styles. You know, Tony Harrison's a good boxer. He was beating Jermell, to the jab. He comes from the Midwest, which is a region known for boxing. You know, Floyd Mayweather, James Toney, Ray Robinson, Emmanuel Stewart had his gym, Kronk Gym, right there in Detroit. Right. Then he had another one, I think, that burned down. You know, you got to study up your boxing. So he comes from a fight region anyway. Even in his losses, like his stoppage losses, he was doing very good in those fights. All of them. Willie Nelson, I watched that fight live when they aired it. See, these fans, they're coming just because they feel like this is justice or some shit. You know, like, oh shit, the Charlos, they didn't look sensational to me. So, you know, this is their golden opportunity. you know, but we're not, you know, we're not swayed by that. These dudes pop up. Like, I did a video and I still feel the same way. I did a video and the Charlo called out Canelo, you know, and people will take what you say. That's why you got to be careful who you trust in this game. You know, people will say you said this. Listen, I never even gave a fight prediction for Jermall Charlo and Canelo. You know, and then after this fight, you got all the racist motherfuckers coming in the back talking about, yeah, do you still think Jermall Charlo will beat Canelo? Huh? Tell me. Say something. What are you, like, bro, what are you talking about? I didn't even give a fight prediction. And what I said still stands. You guys have to understand this. You know, smash the like button. The real is back. I told you we got the livest live stream. We joke, we entertain, but now it's time to be real. The bottom line is this. Every fucking word that I uttered in that video, I still feel to this day. You can say whatever you want about Matt Korobov or whatever. Guess what? Canelo is Canelo. Matt Korobov is Matt Korobov. You know, people want to give credit to other motherfuckers for giving someone a tough fight. You get what I'm saying? Like, Steve Cunningham knocked down Tyson Fury. Okay. Klitschko didn't do that. So, you know, what are we talking about? Oh, but Steve Cunningham. So give props to Steve Cunningham for what he produced in his performance with Tyson Fury. Because when Klitschko fought against Tyson Fury, he didn't knock him down. So using the stupid logic that these fans are saying, they're like, all of a sudden, because Jermall wins in a tough fight, you know, some people probably thought it went the other way. Some people thought it was a draw. But because he's tested as a last-minute opponent that he didn't even train for, they're all of a sudden equating this to Canelo. Canelo don't have 300 amateur fights. You could say Canelo has better skill, whatever you want to say, but Canelo didn't achieve, he wasn't fighting on Fox. You get what I'm saying? It's no different. And that's how I can always tell, like, the racist motherfuckers coming out and shit. Just look at the names, the faces, and the profile pics of the people doing the most hating. It's that simple. Because the same could be said, oh, but Steve Cunningham, he knocked down Tyson Fury. But Klitschko didn't. So what are we talking about? Is there anyone who thinks Klitschko is the lesser heavyweight than Steve Cunningham? Do you get what I'm saying? Every fight is each individual fight. Bottom line is, when people, first of all, if Charlo was fighting Canelo, I'm sure he's probably going to try to train his ass off and have his best camp. I'm not saying he didn't do that here, but he got the opponent on last minute notice. You have to factor in as much data as you have. That's not an excuse. That is an actual fact. He wasn't even training for this dude. He was actually training for, in terms of the barometer of punching power, a light puncher, southpaw, and then he went to a very experienced guy with less losses with more power. You know, it's that simple. Like I said, that's like, and this how I know it's the racist motherfuckers, because they don't come, like I just gave you an example. Steve Cunningham floored Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder floored Tyson Fury, and Klitschko didn't. I mean, if we're just doing triangle theories. So how is it that we know Klitschko is a superior heavyweight to Steve Cunningham, but Fury didn't get dropped by Klitschko, and he actually embarrassed Klitschko? But Steve Cunningham was more of a competitive back and forth fight. You know, those fights have nothing to do with each other. Even though Klitschko is a better fighter, he didn't produce what Steve Cunningham did. So you got to give credit where credit's due. Even if you thought Matt Korobov won, that's Matt Korobov shit. That don't have shit to do with Golovkin. That don't got shit to do with Canelo. You know, and this is, like I said, this is how I know who knows their boxing. The people are trying to relate it, because you value Canelo and Triple G, as you should. They should be ranked higher than Matt Korobov. But that, you know, styles make fights. That doesn't mean anything. What does that mean? The bottom line is, Golovkin didn't fight Charlo on Fox. Canelo didn't fight Charlo on Fox. That's the reality of it. So whatever Matt Korobov did or didn't do, that, you know, that's his own independent. Like, some of these fans are so, like, racist and stupid and, like, just naive and, you know, have so much emotion where their arguments don't even make sense. That's like saying, oh yeah, but this guy did this with Canelo and Amir Khan did this. we're talking about two different fighters, two different chins. It's not no package deal. Like every fighter that fights Canelo has the same chin as Amir Khan, you know? So therefore it's a different fight. You know what I'm saying? Unless everything is somehow the same. Even in like, it's funny that we're talking about twins and they don't even fight 100% the same. These are people who shared the womb together. Jermell and Jamal Charlo, and I noticed differences in their height and differences in their style. So if they don't even fight 100% alike, you know, they have their own unique style being actual twins, then what are we talking about? Oh, but Triple G, and you guys thought Triple G would lose to Charlo. What are you talking about? Triple G didn't fight Charlo. You know? Canelo didn't fight Charlo. Korobov beat Canelo, Badu, Jack, Derevyanchenko, and Usyk twice in the amateurs. They don't know shit like that. He also beat Jose Uzcategui, who's getting ready to fight my dude Caleb Plant, and he's also a champion right now. They don't know shit like that. But because once again, they're Wikipedia and BoxRec fans, or they heard someone else say it and they just repeated it. This dude was a last minute notice. He was already training to be on this particular card anyway. And he was training for a fight at 168. So he probably came down to the weight, you know, pretty comfortable because he was already supposed to fight on this date, you know? Oh, he beat Daniel Jacobs too? See, I don't know if I knew that. Shout out to my guy from Vegas, D Bevel the Champ, $10 super chat. He said the lame say your subscription count is false, but YouTube is sending you plaques. The joke's on you, haters. Congrats on your accomplishments, Ego. Much respect. Much respect to you as well. I forgot about that. See, bro, it's so much. I don't even, that's what I'm saying. So they say, oh, Ego, he bought subs. All right, I bought subs, but YouTube, they've been around since 2006. They don't know how to tell if somebody got fake subs or whatever. And they're going to reward me with this silver plaque that not that many boxing channels have. and name a boxing channel that got a silver play button that started after me. What y'all say? Name a boxing channel that got a silver play button that does similar content to me, like where you get a mixture. You got fight week coverage, but started off really just finessing the mic. Okay, but shout out to my dude D Bevel. We on they next. I'm back at home now. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. You know, we closing the year with a bang. I told you I was busting my ass this whole year. We started off, I was sick as fuck, sick as a dog earlier this year. I had pneumonia. They had fluid. They said I had fluid in my lungs. You know, we overcome all that. This is what we do. We some true warriors. If you speak Spanish, guerreros. Like, you know, this is what we do. Anyway, hard work, dedication. But, you know, at the end of the day, people are acting like, like, it's so much emotion and race. It's literally funny to me. You know, Ego, are you crying yourself to sleep? Motherfucker, I'm one step away from first class on my flight home. I was chilling. Motherfuckers talking, I slept good. I wouldn't watch the fight for free in the 4th row. Like, what? That's what I'm saying. These dudes is too emotional. I promise you, they could never be on my level because they're too emotional. They talking about some, did you cry yourself to sleep? I'm a grown ass man. What the fuck? Even if they, you know, everybody can lose. What the fuck that got to do with me? You know what I'm saying? What? But this is what they do. Shout out to Icy the One, $2, or excuse me, $5 super chat. I have siblings and I would never want to see them lose. The face Jamal made when he saw his brother's decision was heartbreaking. I for real felt bad for them. Yeah, man. I agree with you. We're going to try to unpack all this shit. Yeah, I didn't know he beat Daniel Jacobs. That's good to know, you know. I wonder if you ever fought Demetrius Andrade. But the bottom line is this. The fights were good. And see, my bad. These racist motherfuckers coming out the woodwork. He stopped Jacobs. Oh, wow. Okay. With headgear on. Listen, these racist motherfuckers coming out the woodwork. Do you understand the Jermell Charlo fight? A lot of people are screaming robbery. Some people probably liked the Harrison winning. Some people said it was a draw. So that lets you know it was a competitive fight. You know? It was competitive. But these dudes, the old media motherfuckers and these racing motherfuckers, they so used to losing and taking the L, they'll take what they could get. They think this is some massive victory for them. You know, this is some old media victory because the Charlos didn't have their sharpest performance or whatever the thing happened. You know, they're listing, oh yeah, they need to stay away from Jacobs. They need to stay away from Andre. They need to stay away from Canelo. Why would they stay? That's stupid. Why would they stay away from anybody? You know, Charlo is a mandatory. He said it himself. Does mandatory even matter anymore? And listen, this is how I know what I'm talking about with these racist fucks. Is because they're saying all this shit. Oh, haha, you lost sleep. Your boy. You know, all these code words and all this bullshit that we know what time it is, right? But guess what they're not saying? If y'all want to know what they are not saying, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? I told you, I come and I shut shit down. That's what it is. I'm going to tell you, I've already studied. It's like the 5 deadly venoms. I've studied the casuals. I know what the fuck they do. I know their tactics. And this shit is weak. You know, you just have to look beyond it. This always happens. You know, Wilder, Fury close. Wilder got his ass kicked and he needs to be embarrassed. And he finally stepped up. You know, he got exposed. All this bullshit. But then when the fighters that they protect and the fighters that they try to justify their every move, they'll really be getting fucking exposed and stopped and all types of shit. And they don't say nothing about it. Come on, bro. We know what that is. But let me tell you, this is how I know what the deal is. And it's just, this is like a celebration for the casuals and, you know, the haters. And some of them are racist, right? I'm going to tell y'all. Because they're saying all this shit about Charlo look horrible. The Charlos got exposed. They're saying Charlo, how would they go on Fox and put up those performances? They talking all this shit, but they're not advocating for the fight. Now that's big to you. If Jermall Charlo is so horrible now because he was in a tough fight with a tough customer with more amateur experience than he himself, right? Then why aren't you pushing for Canelo or Triple G to fight them? It's that simple. They want to say everything but, and they're even leaving comments. I'm seeing a lot of the man fans leaving comments like, oh, how dare you ask for Canelo after a performance? But wait, this is Canelo's mandatory. So what you mean, how dare it? Even if you have a sorry performance, you kept his belt. So even if you think his performance wasn't good, he kept his belt. So he's still the mandatory. The WBC still ordered him to fight Golovkin. You know, he's really number one, so he should be able to get Canelo straight away. But either way, but you notice these motherfuckers aren't saying that. They just saying like basically based on the Matt Korobov performance where the judges seen it your way, they're saying you're not ready and you shouldn't fight. Then why wouldn't you want to see that? If you're a diehard Canelo fan and that's really his mandatory, you're a diehard Triple G fan and the WBC ordered that fight and he got exposed by a Russian, then why aren't you pushing for that to be next? Clearly it'll be better than Canelo versus Rocky Fielding. Once again, these motherfuckers is full of shit and it stinks. And it stinks. They want it now because Charlo was in a tough fight, an unexpected, and it was only unexpected to you dumb motherfuckers because you don't know boxing. You didn't know who Korobov was. So it was unexpected to you. Or you're looking at the fight that the fact that he had 2 years off. But guess what? He had 2 years off, but at the same time, sometimes that's to rejuvenate your body when you have that much amateur experience. That's just like riding a bike. You think he forgot how to fight in 2 years? You know? Sometimes when you have time off, you know, you make some adjustments, different things like that. And bottom line is when you get an opportunity like this, of course, you're going to come to fight. You have that much amateur experience. No one's counting on you. So it's always Tyson Fury. This is what they do. Tyson Fury, Matt Korobov. If you gave these fighters no chance to win, then everything is a come up. Because if they just don't get knocked out, then they won. You know, a lot of these fake motherfuckers ride the wave and ride off to the sunset, the man fans, off of moral victories. You know, it's a moral victory. So, you know, you got to look up, like, even like Errol Spence or Mikey Garcia. If Mikey don't get knocked out, that's a moral victory. Because people are expecting him to get knocked out, you know, even though he's a talented fighter just based on the weight and stuff like that. So, you know, that's the new thing in boxing. Motherfuckers care about the moral victory. You know, Korobov, he was doing a funny dance. You know, like I say, let that be the black fighter in the 12th round, like Tyson Fury and Korobov, where they dying and coming back to life, and legs is like Zab Judah versus Costa Tszyu. Let that be a black fighter in a close fight. Then they'll instantly say, these racist motherfuckers will instantly be like, oh yeah, what if Charlo in the 12th round was like, oh shit, and his legs was buckling and he was getting swarmed on? You would really say he lost a fight. But guess what? Charlo produced that. So he couldn't have been that bad. Because how are these, same thing with Wilder. Wilder looked horrible and exposed. Then why are they producing these great 12th rounds? So obviously you know what it is, and you know it's competitive. Because how they just coming out the woodwork with 12 rounds where they almost, or the 12th round where they almost stop these dudes. But these dudes want to play like this shit ain't competitive. And once again, even if that's what you believe, you think Korobov got robbed and it wasn't competitive, he clearly lost, then he won. The judges said he won. He keeps his belt. Why don't you want to see Canelo fight him? These racist motherfuckers is proud. They're happy that his performance was tougher than to be expected, because they think it's a way to dip out and duck out of Canelo and Triple G fighting him. So that's why they're loving it. They're loving it. But guess what? It don't work like that. If Canelo beats Charlo, then he beats Charlo. Let's see it. If Golovkin is too much for Charlo, let's see it. He just said post-fight, I was there. He said, I still want those fights. I still am the best in the division. The judges scored it for him. He keeps his belt. He doesn't lose his ranking. So what are y'all talking about? But they're using this as a catalyst to count him out. So like almost an excuse to duck. Like, oh, haha, you had this struggle fight or whatever you guys want to call it with Korobov, so now you're out of the contention. It doesn't work like that. He's still an undefeated champion. So this is how I know they're full of shit. Why would you not want to see Canelo fight him? He showed vulnerabilities, right? You think shit's sweet, right? Then why wouldn't Canelo fight him? That's a big fight in Texas, you know, and if Canelo's going to sleep him and all the shit y'all saying in the comment section, let's see it. That's all I'm saying. Let's see it. It's a rightful fight. You know? But they don't want to see it. And this is what this is all about. Yeah, he wasn't injured. Let's see it. He didn't lose. He kept his belt despite what the fuck you talking about. He's still undefeated. He still kept his belt. Shout out to Arturo Shadi, $2 super chat. You know, he kept his belt. He's still undefeated. And he's still the #1 with the WBC. But like I said, these racist motherfuckers think that this is an escape now. Oh, aha. My ass. Guess what? He's still the #1 highest rated person. He still got ordered to fight Triple G. So again, conventional wisdom would tell me, if you think he's that sorry, like you guys are putting, some of you guys are putting in the comment section, then why wouldn't you love for Canelo to be the first one to officially take his O? Why wouldn't you love for Triple G to be the first one? That'll be a good bounce back win for Triple G if he can beat Charlo. He was talking about fighting Ryota Murata, who already lost to Hassan Endam, who lost to Peter Quillen. And these motherfuckers was okay with that. They were like, yeah, Triple G, I mean, Ryota has a good fan base for Triple G. And, you know, Dominique Wade, Willie Monroe, you were good when Triple G fight all these people. Vanes Matarosin. But Charlo's out of the question because he had a tough fight that he won. These man fans sound puss. That's what it is. They sound puss. There's no other way. That's just what it is. So Vanes Martirosyan, you would rather see Triple G than Charlo because Charlo had a tough fight with Korobov. But Vanes Martirosyan moved up in weight and came off of a loss, an actual L that the judges gave him. There's no escaping this work. That's why I didn't say nothing. I was packing my hotel, my bags, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna wait till I get home where we can talk about it. Where I don't have to worry about catching flights and shit, and we gonna break it down. Listen, the bottom line is simple. If shit is sweet and you think Charlos can't scrap, then make the fights. It's that simple. You know, and as far as Jermell, most people that I've seen thought he won anyway. But y'all are just rejoicing because the judges scored it for him. Or for him to lose or whatever. You know? And it is what it is. I will say this, though, because I keep it very transparent in a buck. Whoever scored I was there. Whoever scored Korobov 1 round and gave Charlo 11 rounds, that part was some bullshit because it was much more competitive. I don't even know if Charlo would dispute that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good with Jermall winning. Maybe if you want to say it was a draw, I got to watch some of them rounds again. But he didn't win by 11 rounds. So that scorecard was a bad scorecard. I thought Vanes Martirosyan actually fought Jermell Charlo to a draw. I'm talking about the draw with Edislandi, or I don't know what you're talking about, to be honest. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, the old media, they think they slick. They think that because the fights were, because you don't know shit about boxing, the fight was what we all expected that did know. There's nobody that, the biggest stipulation with Tony Harrison is second half of the fight. Was he gonna gas out and shit? Everyone knew he could box, and he showed you that. And he was fighting more of a like comfortable champ fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? He didn't really take many offensive stands, especially late. You get what I'm saying? Especially late. These motherfuckers just want to hate. I'm telling you, these racist motherfuckers and these fans, they just want to hate. I'm keeping it to you real. See, this is what they do. This is what they do. They go around and the people who say exactly what they're saying, they'll go up and be all in the video, all in the comment section, and try to gas them up. Because, yeah, we like what you're saying. I don't need that. I don't need nobody's approval. Even in elementary school, if I want to go on a field trip, I didn't even give my parents the permission slip because I don't need nobody's approval. I'll forge my parents' name. That's what it is. It's like that. You know, I don't need nobody's approval. Yeah, my parents said I can go on a field trip. Fuck is you talking about? I don't need that. Safe. So you're barking up the wrong tree. This ain't the channel for you. I don't need no approval. I don't give a fuck. You guys can say all that bullshit. You're gonna get blocked. You know, if you start talking crazy, so you're gonna get blocked. My shooters will track you down like some bounty hunters, sniff you out like dogs. So, you know, you best to just might as well just keep it, you know, keep it cool and just have a difference of opinion. So if you get too disrespectful, then you just be off the channel and then go complain to somebody how you got blocked. You know, I don't need no approval. So this is the wrong channel. They want you to do that, you know. The black channel, you know, they want to like try to bully you. You know, I don't fall for that. You know, they say, oh, you're stupid as fuck, Ego. What do you mean the fight with Tyson Fury Wilder was a draw? You stupid bitch. Draw my ass. You probably couldn't even draw a picture. You're a bit. You know, they say all this shit. 2 weeks later, Freddie Roach, who's in Tyson Fury, criticizing the corner, saying Tyson Fury should have fought more aggressive and he could have did more. And he says, you can't really complain with the draw. But I'm the stupid one. But somebody who was affiliated with that camp that wanted Fury to win said the same thing. Get the fuck out of here. Anthony Joshua said it was a draw too. And Jalen and Jacoby and all these motherfuckers. I said it from the gates. That's what I'm saying. That's why I've been doing this too long. They think they'll come to your channel and force you to switch your opinion. that only works for weak-minded people. You dealing with a real one. Look. You think we got all of this? Hold on. I got a stun on the haters one time. Hold on. You ain't even trying to compare body count. We didn't get all this from tucking our tails. This is some real life shit. You know? You don't get that from tucking your tail. So you dealing with the wrong one. You know, we getting YouTube, we getting Grammys and shit. Grammy family. What you talking about? So, yeah, I've been doing this too long. Stunt gang. You already know what it is. We didn't get this far. See, and that's what I'm saying. Look at all the fucking coon channels, the Uncle Tom channels, you know, the racist channels. Tell me they got that. So they doing it their way, right? Tell me they cover more fights than me. Tell me they got a play button, and I'll shut up. But you know the truth, so I don't give a fuck. they think they're gonna come. Oh, you stupid motherfucker! Ego, space, and semicolon, and / bitch, and none of that work. That don't work over here. Like I said, we didn't come this far. If I told you this is how I'm built, man, I could be the only person on the island. If I thought Wilder Fury was a draw, then fuck all y'all. It's that simple. Who are the coon channels? I'm not gonna list a bunch of coon channels. Like what, man? See, y'all, I'm telling you, if you are alpha male, you can easily spot a beta male. That's a beta male question. Who are, you could do your own research and determine what that is. Listen, we alpha males over here. Jermell was getting countered all night. Yeah, but he was getting jabbed. Harrison had a real good jab. But both of the fights were close. Motherfuckers is acting like, you know, Charlos were getting knocked down and stuff. What, like Jamal? Did you ever see him hurt? He was eating that left hand. See, I look at boxing from a different platform than some people. I was actually impressed at Jamal's chin because like he's obviously has a good size to him in the chin because he was eating that straight left and that was crafty as fuck. But I never seen it. I never seen him really getting hurt. Listen, in my honest opinion, I don't have to make excuses. I don't have to lie. I told you, I really don't give a fuck. Bishop of boxing. I'm telling you what I seen. And I was there. You wasn't there. I seen Gilly the Kid was there and China Mac. This shit was lit. I really believe, I know he hasn't admitted it. I don't think he's admitted it. I think Jamal Charlo, he's a twin. I think he was affected by moments before his brother losing for the first time in his career. You know, they say twins feel differently, you know, like, because they share their womb. So if they have, like, I don't even know the word, not telekinesis, but, you know, they're just connected. And one twin's in distress, they feel like spidey sense tingling or some shit. But anyway, beyond that, he literally witnessed his brother lose his belt. And then he came out. And then I think he came out with like a chip on his shoulder and it wasn't good. So he had to work himself into the fight. So he got off to a slow start because he was, you know, to me, I think Charlo's athleticism didn't show. Like he didn't really have much head movement. His uppercut wasn't really landing. And this is stuff that he was doing with Julian J. Rock Williams. But I think his brother was on that card too. I don't remember. But clearly he was undefeated if he was, because he just lost for the first time. So I really think that gave him a slow start. You get what I'm saying? I think that's why he was off to a slow start, because he started around the 5th round or so. He started working himself into the fight. He was continually getting hit with that left, but he was the aggressor. He was the champion. He was landing the harder shot. And then he had a huge 12th round, you know. But again, a lot of boxing, I'm telling you, there's a recent trend. It's called the empathy trend. That's what I'm gonna call it. The empathy trend in boxing is this: people start looking at the odds makers. What are the odds, Patty? What are the odds? and they start like factoring in shit outside of the realm of what we're actually seeing. Like Tyson Fury, he battled mental health. None of that has nothing to do with it. Like, that's, as a man, as a person, I respect Tyson Fury for that. But I gotta judge his fight. He chose to drink and do drugs and have orgies, whatever the fuck he was doing. That was his decision. Mental health, he couldn't control that. That's good, I understand that. But, you know, some of the stuff, gaining a whole bunch of weight because he was down in the dumps, those are stuff that he probably could have directly impacted. That's his journey, that's where he was, and he battled through that. Respects to Tyson Fury for that. But there's nothing in the Marcus Queensberry rules and judging criteria that say you got to give somebody rounds because they battled back from obesity. You know, they battled back from substance abuse. You know, Johnny Tapia, he was doing drugs. Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand how you would respect that as a person, but that don't have nothing. People looking at, they're judging. Like, I don't like sympathy rounds either. Like, you know, the empathy rounds where someone getting their ass kicked the whole fight and then they do good in round 9 and then you just give them a round because that's better than any of their previous 8 rounds. You know, like, did they really win the round when it was super competitive, or it was their best round, so you just threw it at them? You know what I'm saying? Matt Korobov was a huge underdog that people underrated, didn't really know about, whatever. So he did better than you thought, and I think that skews it for people. Like, oh shit, he's catching Jamal Charlo, but you got to look at the fight itself. You know? And it's funny, these racist motherfuckers, they so all over the place. They don't really have, they're on like no man's land. If Fox puts, or PBC puts on a cherry pick mismatch, that's what they call it. When Danny Garcia fought Rod Salka, when Danny Garcia fought Paulie Malignaggi and Robert Guerrero and Mauricio Herrera, Keith Thurman's fighting Luis Collazo, they complain. They say, oh, PBC just puts on cherry pick mismatches. Wilder's fighting Johan Duhapa and Eric Molina, oh, cherry pick. And then when you get an amateur guy like Matt Korobov, tough Russian, good punch, you know, he has notable wins in his amateur career, did well and had one loss against Andy Lee, who has made a name for making this miraculous comeback with Hail Mary hooks and shit that knock people out, like John Jackson. You know, he has one loss. And the fight was the whole card was Dominic Brazil fight included. The whole televised card, I was there, was competitive. So which one is it? Y'all hate when PBC has cherry pick mismatches, or when the fights are competitive? It's like, now when the fight's competitive, you're like, aha, they got exposed. Stop it, bro. I'm telling you that people treat this shit like it's gangbanging. Like, you either B or C, you know, Bloods and Crips type shit. So they call themselves getting back at new media when shit like this happens, but nothing has changed. You know, one Charlo lost, so he lost his belt. He has a rematch clause, but then most people didn't really think he lost. But, you know, some people probably did, but a lot of people didn't. Even Jared Hurd, who wanted to fight him, he's like, nah, I thought I got it on tape. You know, he said he's in the division, and it's not like he has Charlo's his best friend. Charlo said post fight, I'm not friends with none of these motherfuckers. I hate everyone in my division. So Hurd has no allegiance to be cool and say some shit that he didn't really feel for Charlo. You know, it's not like they're boys or whatever. So, you know, but they think this is somehow, oh, you know, talking about ego, did he lose sleep? Motherfucker, does it look like I was left off bad and bougie? I'm enjoying life. It's the holidays. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand how this turns into ego. Like, what did I say that was even wrong? I didn't even give a fight prediction for these fights. You know what I'm saying? But somehow it comes back to me. It's not, I didn't take no L. I didn't lose any. Nothing I said. I still feel everything I said. That's what I'm saying. They don't say nothing when you're right. Bro, this is how weak these dudes are. I did a video about how Jamal called out Canelo. and I said, that's a good fight. Whoop, whoop, whoop. They waited until after the Korobov fight and then came back to the video and they're like, aha, what must you say for yourself now? I'm still saying the same thing. I'm still saying the same thing. Canelo should still fight him. He's still undefeated. And like, this is the thing. Canelo looked spectacular his last fight. He didn't fight no Matt Korobov level person. He fought Rocky Fielding. So, you know, why didn't he fight Matt Korobov at 168? Because Matt Korobov was supposed to be on the Charlo card fighting at 168. So why didn't he fight? Charlo is good, but not on Canelo's level. Fuck what you talking about. Let me see that. I don't care what you have to say. Who are you? Benson Dunwoody. I can't trust someone named Benson Dunwoody. I don't know anything about your boxing like approach or anything. Let's see it. You know, people are acting like Canelo was at the Barclays beating up Charlo. What are we talking about? Triple G didn't do that. Canelo didn't do that. They still got to fight him. I want to see it. Well, then push for the fight and then make your fight prediction once the fight is announced. It's that simple. You guys in the comment section keep saying it like Canelo was out there. You can't even compare. Man, put it this way. Put Jermall Charlo in there, late notice or not, with Rocky Fielding. Canelo had a whole ass camp training for Rocky Fielding. Even if you put Rocky Fielding in there late notice, I'm sure Jermall Charlo would have looked better. I think he would have looked better if Willie Monroe was in there, to be honest, because I don't think Willie Monroe has the level of punch there. Korobov was pretty tricky. He was pretty slippery in there. You know, his experience definitely showed up, even when he was hurt. Because he did the whole Sergio Martinez versus Chavez Jr. thing, where he wasn't clinching, which I thought was pretty stupid. You know, but he managed to survive. He had a lot of time in that round, and he landed. You know, even when he was hurt, I think he landed a good like left on Charlo. He's crafty. You know, put Canelo in there with Matt Korobov then. You know, why do we watch Rocky Fielding? Put him in there with somebody who got 300 plus amateurs, you know, 10 days before the fight. And then that'll be more of a fair comparison. So how about Canelo thinks he's fighting Rocky Fielding for a whole training camp, and then 10 days later, put him in there with Matt Korobov. Or David Lemieux or somebody that he wasn't, he was training for a light puncher, and then now you put him in there with an immense puncher. I mean, you guys have to factor in what the fuck happened. Put Jermall Charlo in there with Rocky Fielding, and then you probably would have seen what you've customarily seen from Charlo, which is Lions only, knocking someone the fuck out. Wasn't Triple G versus Kell Brook short notice? I don't know if it was short notice. They had other opponents, though. Jesse Vargas and Chris Eubank. It wasn't 10-day notice. I know that much. Listen. It's so funny. Make sure y'all smash the like button. We working. I'm telling you, these dudes want to be like new media so bad. Because, like, I'll do a video and I'll say, hey, Triple G, he looked vulnerable. He looked, you know, exposed versus Kell Brook. There's a difference. Kell Brook was coming up 2 divisions and Golovkin was a silver medalist and supposed to be a destroyer. Korobov has more amateur experience than Jermall Charlo. So we're talking about 2 different things. You see how people, that's what I'm saying. People, they don't even get their apples and apples. They don't even do similar comparisons. And to boot, you know, Kell Brook really hadn't fought anyone since Sean Porter. He got stabbed up. So basically, you know, he got stabbed up, and then he started fighting, you know, just Casey and JoJo and all this shit. Hooray! Mama, hooray! Fighting JoJo Dan and all this, you know. So he really didn't even have adequate preparation for a move up to fight a guy like Golovkin. And he actually didn't even do bad, to be honest, with all things considered. You know, and like I said, these dudes, they're looking at it like, because the Charlos were tested, you know, maybe it probably wasn't their sharpest performance that we've ever seen. So they're looking at it like this is a victory. There's no victory. You don't get no victory. You don't get no stripes off of no. That's like if I join a gang and somebody else gets initiated and they shoots a rival gang member, they got their stripes. That don't got shit to do with me. I didn't pull the trigger. I wasn't even in the car. Like, you got to earn your own stripes in a gang. You know, you don't get stripes off of the work somebody else put in. Real gang shit. You know, how you get stripes for like the person in the gang that everyone like, oh, that motherfucker could scrap. He's the one that could scrap. He's the feared one. You don't get stripes because he could fight. You know, if somebody did a drive-by or whatever and they're like, yeah, he real, he down for the set. You don't get stripes because of the work he put in. That's how it goes. You got to earn your own keep. People acting like Triple G was up in there. Triple G talking about fighting Rob Brandt, Ryota Murata, and he did fight Vanes Martirosyan. So if shit was sweet, why didn't he be the Korobov? You know? Korobov was the last minute shit that Fox put together to, you know, to save their card in main event. So that's what I'm saying. You don't get, it's just like Anthony Joshua at heavyweight. You don't get stripes off of what Tyson Fury did. Tyson Fury took the risk. Tyson Fury was the one that took the risk and challenged Deontay Wilder and made him miss. What's that got to do with Anthony Joshua? He didn't do it. He didn't make the fight, and he had the opportunity to. Same thing with Canelo and Triple G. Canelo's been in 2 divisions with the Charlos. He could have fought him. He's the A side. He could virtually fight anyone. No one's really turning down no Canelo fight because it represents a big fight and an opportunity. Armando, shout out to you. The jury is out on who's worse, boxing judges or boxing fans. A lot of boxing fans are race fans. That's the reality of it. In heavyweight news, Dillian Whyte, he has a nominee for Knockout of the Year. I got around to seeing it because I was just listening to it and like kind of briefly watching, but I didn't get to watch the knockout because I was interviewing with Keith Thurman. He has a candidate. That, Usyk, BELOEW, you know, those are nominees for the Knockout of the Year. I like Dillian Whyte. I like his attitude. I still wanted him to see that versus Luis Ortiz. It was a real good left hook. Real good. But I still like, listen, I'm not trying to be rude in any way, but the UK, this is what they do. A lot of times they have these domestic level fights, but that doesn't mean anything worldwide. You know what I'm saying? Like what's the dude Bustasi? What's the guy that knocked out Reynold Quinlan? How you say his name? How do you say the guy that knocked out Reynold Quinlan? Butasi, whatever his name is. That's dope. But it was Reynold Quinlan who lost by stoppage to Chris Eubank Jr., who lost to George Groves, who lost to Caleb Smith. You know, it's like these guys are staying in the same pool. You get what I'm saying? So that don't mean, you know, you're fighting local. Like, put it this way. Let's say I'm a battle rapper. If you battle rap only dudes in Minnesota, you're from Minnesota, and you only battle local Minnesota cats, there might be some nice cats, but you're not going to know how dope you are until you start battling cats from New York, you know, Verb and shit from St. Louis and shit, Cali, you know, different parts of the world. How do you know you're the nicest? You might be the nicest in Minnesota. That don't mean you're the nicest everywhere. So that's the shout out to my dude Aaron. He said domestic level. So that's the ultimate test. The knockout was beautiful. Dillian Whyte, Derek Chisora, but he already beat him. And Derek Chisora has several losses. You know what I'm saying? And like, would you pick Derek Chisora? He already lost to Tyson Fury twice. So I can't say he would beat Tyson Fury because he lost to him twice. And then he already, like, I wouldn't pick him to beat Wilder. And I wouldn't pick him to beat AJ either. You know? A Jogba would give Whyte problems. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, even a Jogba versus Derek Chisora, I would probably favor a Jogba, even though he's young in his career. He's fresher. And he has good size and clearly has power. You know what I'm saying? So, I respect Derek Chisora. I think he's a veteran. But he wasn't, like, the man to beat. I think Luis Ortiz would beat Derek Chisora. That's why I wanted to see Dillian Whyte versus Luis Ortiz, because Luis Ortiz ain't for play. Outside of Wilder, nobody has showed us the King Kong, you know, that they figured out the Da Vinci Code for King Kong. You know? So that's why I would have preferred that. But Rematch Room and Eddie Hearns, they rather put that on. Joe Joyce would beat just see, but these are all good fights, you know, like, so I could really see some shit. Gerald Miller, if you knocked out Gerald Miller, he weighed 317. So if you knocked him out with that, he throw more punches than anyone in the heavyweight division. So that's what I'm saying. These fights don't tell me what I need to know, and they do that on purpose at Rematch Room. You know, Kell Brook versus Michael Zarafa, a stripper, that doesn't tell me anything. You know, you could at least make Kell Brook and Jesse Vargas. That'll show me more because I know what to expect from Jesse. I know what to expect from Kell. But the only other fight I seen with Michael Zarafa, he got knocked out by Peter Quillen. But this is what Rematch Room is doing. So it's not, to me, it's not a good gauge. We just watched Whyte brutally knock out someone he already beat 2 years ago, and you know, he's developed and had some on the job learning. So, you know, did anyone really think it would go much different? Yeah, the guy was a Chippendale stripper at one point. You hear Amir Khan talk about it too. So, you know, that type of stuff, that's what I'm saying. That doesn't, I'm not even just saying like the best in the division, but fight somebody that poses a respectable threat. You know, like Luis Ortiz and Gerald Miller at this point both represent more of a threat to Dillian Whyte, to me, than Derek Chisora did. And they acted like the Dillian Whyte Chisora was going to sell because the first one was so animated at the press conference. But then the BELOEW told them they couldn't do any of that. So the press conferences were boring. Or they weren't like the first one, you know. And then they try to make it interesting by talking about laxatives and anal beads and all types of weird stuff. You know, what is this anal bead shit? Oh, man, you know, AB, anal beads. So, yeah, even the press conference, the build-up wasn't as exciting. The first one was fun because they were throwing tables and shit. Yeah, that man AJ got booed. Hey, that Matchroom looks so desperate. Rematch Room, they look desperate with they're trying so hard to pin this on Wilder. It's too late though. You know, Rematch Room, they keep saying, "Oh, Joshua, he wants to fight Wilder first and foremost," but it's looking like he doesn't want to fight. So we're gonna have to fight. You know, go on with our careers. No, it's too late for all that. It's too late. Nobody's believing that. Nobody's buying that. Rematch room, you've had your chance. This was the plan all along. I'm trying to tell you. Listen. Have y'all ever thought about this? I'm not no fucking Miss Cleo. Call now for your free read on. You know, you don't see me with no fucking scarf and a crystal ball. But throughout this whole fucking year, I keep calling out what rematch room is going to do, and then it comes true. So how is this happening? I am not Whoopi Goldberg and Ghost. How does this keep happening? So how am I able to have this final destination as premonition, and then it goes exactly like I say? Call now for your free read on. You are the baby's father. Them commercials were so out of pocket. How do I know? How am I keep going? I said, Joshua, he ain't going to fight Wilder in September. He ain't going to fight him. He going to fight Povetkin. Fights Povetkin. Joshua just saying it. Then Joshua just saying it. Dillian Whyte, he's not going to fight Luis Ortiz. He's not going to fight Luis Ortiz. You know, even though they're both going back and forth. And he said, I'll knock out the old man. And, you know, hey, bro, I'll fight him. And then Eddie Hearn, the rematch room, don't make it. And then Dillian Whyte fights Derek Chisora, like I told you. And then now the damage control. I've called this whole setup. So how am I doing that? If I'm lying, see, this is what the old media, they're like, oh, look at bias, ego, and all this bullshit. Answer that question. How have I predicted all of this stuff, and I have all the videos still left up, right? How have I predicted all of these things that would happen, and then they come true? And I told you the mode was for Joshua to fight Dillian Whyte. And now they're clout chasing Wilder, acting like they don't understand why he would want to have a rematch. I can break down why Wilder would want to have a rematch in 1 minute or less. If y'all want me to break it down, give me a countdown and I'll break it down. Countdown from 5 and I'll break down why Wilder should pursue and wants to pursue Tyson Fury. Give me a countdown. Give me a proper countdown from 5. And then I'll just rapid fire and tell you in a minute or less. Smash the like button too while we wait. Damn, someone's already on 2. Y'all some fast counting motherfuckers. All right, boom. Hit the timer. Now, Deontay Wilder was in a controversial fight with Tyson Fury. He needs to clear the air. Tyson Fury claims he won. Wilder claims he won. Some people had it down the middle. The judges had it majority draw down the middle. AJ down the middle. Ego said it was down the middle. Freddie Roach said you can't complain. So clearly there's some things that both guys could tidy up. We need to see who makes the adjustments. That's probably the biggest reason for clarification, for closure. But 2, Wilder already worked with Frank Warren. He already worked with BT Sport. They put on some good programming, good press conferences, a little press tour. He already worked with Tyson Fury. He respects him after sharing the ring with him for 12 rounds and him popping up. Wilder's face was like, what the fuck, when he popped back up. So why would you want to go from working with someone that you worked pretty seamlessly with, right, and work with this whole different team that previously has given you the runaround? I mean, come on, it's that simple. Why would you? Like, if you work well with somebody, look at Michael B. Jordan and director Ryan Coogler. They worked together on the Oscar Grant Fruitville Station movie. Then they worked together on Creed. Then they worked together on Black Panther and Killmonger. They work well together. It's very easy to say. Wilder and Fury, from a promotional, I want to fight, he want to fight, that it was done pretty seamlessly and easily. Why would you want to go from that to AJ, who is still to this day trying to power play you and constantly keeps putting out the notion that you better know your role, like The Rock say. You know what I'm saying? Jabroni, you're not getting a 50-50. AJ keeps telling you shit like that. Why would you even want to deal with that? He's like, oh, it's mod. I deal with reality. No fantasy contracts, only reality. He's saying all this stuff. Who's gonna want to jump ship from the rightful fight for closure, plus deal with that? You already got the runaround from these guys. Shout out to Brian Buckler, a $6 super chat. Plus, Tyson Fury is the man who beat the man. Why is beating Fury not important, but fighting Povetkin is? That's an excellent add-on. And we know how Joshua got his belts. They all went through the hands of Tyson Fury. So you, in essence, you really get more clout. You know, because you got the belts by a technicality. Tyson Fury got the belts by actually doing it and being about it. You notice Joshua was a heavyweight when Klitschko was around, when he hadn't lost. But Tyson Fury stepped up and made the Klitschko fight. Why didn't Eddie Hearn fight Klitschko? Why didn't he have Joshua fight Klitschko back then when he had all the belts? He waited till Klitschko had a 18-month layoff and a loss, and then they fought him. Come on, man. And Eddie, I'm telling you, rematch room, they're trying, and it's looking real desperate. AJ talking about, okay, if I fight Dillian Whyte, I don't want to hear nothing, because he knows he's gonna hear it. I mean, they're so guilty. It's like everything they say is coming out. He keeps saying stuff like that. Like, if I fight Dillian Whyte, then I don't want to hear no shit. I don't want to get no stick for fighting Dillian Whyte, because he knows he's going to receive it. So they're trying their hardest to convey this message real quick that Wilder ducked out. Listen.
You know why? Because I showed him some respect. I just told Dylan's an idiot, you know. You know why? Because I showed him some respect. I just told him straight, Dylan, look. Dylan's an idiot, you know. You know why? Because I showed him some respect. I just told him straight, Dylan, look, I knocked you out clean when we fought. But I said, let's forget about that. Because we both developed. So let's prove who's a better fighter now. If Deontay Wilder ain't serious and he's going to fight Tyson Fury and he don't want to become undisputed, Dylan, you'll get a shot. He starts piping up. So I said, all right, cool. I'm quite respectful. But if Dylan steps in the ring with me, trust me, you best believe me, none of these heavyweights are on my level. And I keep my lid on because I don't want to explode on none of them. But I do that business in the ring. And if Dylan's serious, you can come get this work as well. But when the crowd start cheering and saying they want to see Dylan, and if it does happen, I don't want to hear no talk when I whoop him and I knock him out and say, oh, he's had an easy touch. You should have fought Wilder. Any one of them are welcome to step in that ring with me.
He already knows. He already knows how it's going to be received, the Dillian Whyte fight. Even though Dillian Whyte knocked out Derek Chisora, they booed it. They booed. He said something, Eddie Hearn, and then they booed. They booed Eddie Hearn. And then he said, who wants to see me fight Dillian? And I heard people booing. See, somebody tried to correct me on Twitter. Someone tried to correct me. They're like, they didn't. He was like, you're a liar. They didn't boo AJ. Yes, they did. Because he said, he said something, Eddie Hearn, and they booed. And then he said, who wants to see me fight Dillian Whyte? And then there were some cheers, and then they were like, boo. Go listen to it again. That's why he keeps saying that. He keeps saying, oh, I don't want to hear nothing if I fight Dillian again. I don't want to hear nothing. Man, and then on top of that, Wilder was walking around the Barclays last night. I got the video footage, you know, and this was before the crowd even came, because I think this was before the Dominic Brazil fight started. So you'll see, you know, a lot of people get to these fights later. So this was before the televised portion. So there weren't even as many people, and people were just yelling "Bomb Squad" as he was walking by. You know, this whole plan has backfired from rematch room. They tried their hardest to say Wilder, nobody knows him, and it's all backfiring. They were showing Wilder mad love out there, and he's not from New York. I know a lot of these UK people and channels, they're, oh, you know, Nobody knows him, mate. Nobody knows him in America. Brush your teeth. Motherfuckers be having YouTube channels with yellow ass, British ass teeth looking like Mr. Bean and shit. Rowan Atkinson trying to tell Americans how America's set up. Brush them wooden ass teeth. They got them presidential teeth. When they had wood dentures and shit. Looking like George Washington. Brush your fucking teeth. Get some orbits. And then holler at me. You don't know shit about America. I'm Daywalker. I lived in the UK. I know how that shit goes. And I know these YouTube channels, a lot of these British motherfuckers be having them fucked up ass teeth. Be having sharp ass shit looking like a piranha. Like, just shut your dumb ass. I see why you ain't on camera, motherfucker. See, look, I ain't never had no braces, nothing. My shit don't look like that. Yeah. Motherfucker. Oh, yeah, got bang. Like, yo teeth chat shit and got banged because yo teeth right now is throwing up gang signs. West Side. Mouth be looking like the West Side. Throwing up that W and shit. You old fucking horse mouth, snaggle tooth motherfucker. What? Check bang. Like, yo dentist need to get bang for. See, man, let me stop. Y'all pissing me off right now. That's bad when your dentist got fucked up teeth. Like, how can I trust? It's like going to a barber, his hair fucked up. I can't trust this bullshit. You go to your dentist and his teeth looking like Steve Buscemi and shit. Get the fuck about to see. I'll do my own teeth. Just give me them tools. Motherfucker, you look like Steve Buscemi. I'm not letting you. You look like Baraka. What's his name from Mortal Kombat with the sword hands? Yeah. Get Barack. What the fuck is the dude's name? Baraka? Get Baraka the fuck about this chair, bro. Like, you drinking straight acid. Yeah, get Baraka. Ah! Hell no. These old dusty teeth motherfuckers on these YouTube channels. Man, listen. We doing something different. Hey, Brent, I hate you. He said they got them venom teeth. That's what I'm saying. Yo, Eddie Brock looking motherfucker. We are venom. Like, we need to brush our fucking teeth. Like, do y'all brush y'all tongue and shit? Like, yeah, I'm just gonna skip over the tongue part. Y'all don't even know how to brush. Some of these YouTubers, they don't even know how to brush their teeth right. What? Like, do y'all go in a circular motion and shit? Breath be smelling like open sardine cans and shit. Get the fuck up out of here. Talk about, oh yeah, Wilder's, I know Wilder's ducking. Shut your Steve Buscemi ass up. Fake ass Billy Madison and shit. With the hit list. Yeah, we are venom. Yeah, we are flat rate, motherfucker. You want the Wilder fight, but you want a flat rate. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, man, fuck these Eddie Brock ass YouTube channels, man. I run the game. Look. Stunt gang, man. Oh my God. Look at this. You ain't got enough stamps in your passport to fuck with Young Ego. Steve Buscemi. Man, these Boardwalk Empire ass teeth. You better sit the fuck down somewhere. All the British celebrities, they teeth were regular, you know, like BELOEW, Eddie Hearn, Joshua. Hey, I think Joshua got veneers or something though, cause I think his old like Olympic pictures look different. But you see, it's cool if you got money, but these broke motherfuckers, I don't know. They be looking like the cat from Alice in Wonderland. Hold on. What the fuck is it? The Cheshire cat? Hold on. Hey, shut your Cheshire cat looking ass up, bruh. What? Hold on. I think it's called the Cheshire cat. Ah! Shut your Cheshire cat ass up. Them fucking teeth, bruh. Fuck up out of here. You better go back to Wonderland and get some toothpaste. Look. Check that bang. Yeah, you buying a toothbrush, motherfucker. What the fuck is this? Your teeth look like they from the Mesozoic era. Jurassic ass teeth. Fuck up out of here. Yeah, this look like them YouTubers. Check get bang. Your dosser. Your dosser. Someone said chainsaw mouth. Like ving ving ving. Yellow ass teeth. Looking like Michael Jackson eyes at the end of Thriller. Vincent Price ass teeth. Get the fuck off my channel. Never come back here. Looking like the offspring of Gizmo. Gremlin looking motherfucker. I'm just sick of the bullshit, man. I don't got the patience for this. Brushing your teeth with a Brillo pad and shit. Your gums bleeding and shit. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Hey, I'm done. These fucking pictures. Check shit get bang. What the fuck is this? Hell no. Teeth like Pennywise. Hey, what's up, Georgie? You want to leave without your boat? I like popcorn. Popcorn. You don't like popcorn, Georgie? Down here, they all float, Georgie. You'll float too. You'll float. You fucking you'll float too ass teeth. Fuck you mean. Who doesn't like popcorn, Georgie? You need to come down. You'll float too. You'll float too. Down here, they all float. You'll float. Down here, they all float. And you'll float too, Georgie. I'm everything you've ever feared. I'm your worst nightmare. You'll float too. Down here, they all float. And you'll float too, Georgie. I like popcorn too. Fuck up out of here. Green Goblin ass motherfucker, man. Ego, you watch a lot of movies. You got quotes for days. My life is a movie. I am a movie. You know what I'm saying? I seen 50 yesterday. And then today he buying hella vehicles and shit. Imagine if you just logged into the stream. Like, who is this? Pennywise talking about buying. You'll float too. I watched the Charlos. I seen both Charlos. And you'll float like the twins. You'll float too. You'll float too. Yo. Hold on. Yo. I watched the Charlo twins. They were both on fire. You'll float too. Down here, you'll float. Let me stop, man. Gang, gang. We working. Listen. Joshua about to fight Whyte. They trying to blame it on Wilder. It's that simple. Oh yeah, check this out. Smash the like button. Y'all lazy motherfuckers. Smash the like button. The king is back. Hey, yo, folk, too. You need to watch the channel. I did my no. This how them old players be at the. Them old players be like, yeah, girls, you thicker than a bowl of oatmeal in your mouth. That's how the old players wear their glasses and shit. Them old players be. Shit, yeah, you thick. You jiving? You jive turkey. Yeah. That's how them old players be wearing their glasses. Hey, DAZN, you gotta do something, baby. The silver play button. I got a plaque from YouTube. I told you we went platinum. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. I ain't gonna keep taking it out. Look. We got this plaque. Boxingego plaque. For hitting a milestone. You did. Yeah, man, we platinum. We platinum plus, man. Shout out to YouTube. They mailed this pack off. Oh, listen. Y'all want some more? Y'all want some more? Y'all want some more Eddie Hearn? Something he got to watch out for? If y'all want it, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? Let's get them likes up. I don't know if anyone's really been talking about this. If y'all want more, can I get a hell yeah? I'm trying to drop some news that many of you probably haven't heard of. All right. This is how Al Heyman is killing. First of all, he's killing just based on his presence is felt, but he's nowhere to be seen. That in itself, that's some 48 laws of power shit. Everyone knows the moves you're making, but you're a ghost off the grid. That's powerful. Eddie Hearn has to promote and be all in the video and shit. Eddie Hearn got to watch out because this ITV deal. So ITV is a channel in the UK, right? They just did a UK distribution broadcasting deal with Al Heyman's PBC, right? Guess what? Say what, ego? And I'm gonna tell y'all. Guess what? This what they're getting. All in the video. Say guess what, ego? And I'll tell y'all. Why are they getting in the UK? They're getting Broner Pacquiao for free. Jose Uzcategui, Caleb Plant for free. So if you live in the UK, this ITV, let's say it's comparable. I think it's probably comparable to like Fox or NBC. It's one of their channels that they have out there, and they get Broner Pacquiao for free in the UK. Hey, Eddie better watch out. He gotta watch out. If Al Heyman, because he already got more fights. He has a bigger stable. And now he's gonna put a fight like Broner Pacquiao on free TV in the UK. That's Derek Chisora, Dillian Whyte, or Broner Pacquiao. That's for free. ITV, see, I guess Box Watch TV live out there. He said ITV is a free channel out here. So yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I was gonna make a video. I'll make a video about it still, but you heard it here first. I'm trying to get it to focus. I don't know why. I don't know why it's so hard to focus. Fuck it, y'all get the. That's crazy. Al Heyman killing. Because, okay, so domestic level fights for UK people, that's cool. You know, that's what they've been getting. But now they're getting world class, like Pacquiao from the Philippines, Broner from Cincinnati in America. And they're putting that on free, the equivalent to free UK TV. That's insane. That's insane. Broner Pacquiao. So y'all came up because in America we got to pay $75 for it or whatever it's going to be. Al Heyman is like, you can't. You can't go against. He's the Don. He's the Godfather. That shit is insane. Broner Pacquiao and Caleb Plant, Jose Uzcategui, and if you live in the UK, you just came up. So if you don't think that's going to get ITV popping, ITV is already established. And then they're going to do Chris Eubank versus James DeGale. So then you have a domestic fight on the TV. People, you know, UK fans, like the Joshua Povetkin card was horrible. The undercard. The main event was cool, but it wasn't what people wanted. Undercard was horrible. So you know people will watch James DeGale versus Chris Eubank Jr. It's one of their own. Look at the names and the faces of the profile pics of the people doing the most hating. Luis Garrido, whatever his name is. Fuck your Charlo brothers. They ain't shit for real. Block them. Nobody's even talking about the Charlos except for you. Damn, my shooters be quick. Nah, the revenue will add to their pay. If it's free, ITV average over 20 million views on a Saturday night. See, that's, I don't know about all that. Yeah, everybody just type Eddie Hearns. Hey, bro. Well, what if that's crazy, bro? So he could put that's a pay-per-view fight for us. You know what I'm saying? And he's distributing that. That's crazy. Eddie Hearns. And then DAZN giving us Demetrius Andrade Arturakov for $10. Just look, okay, I'm not even trying to be disrespectful. I'm being 100% honest. UK promoter Eddie Hearns is giving us Demetrius Andrade Arturakov, Chris Algieri, who was off for like 2 years and just recently fought a low-level fight. Now he's fighting someone named Danny Gonzalez, and maybe Gerald Miller versus Trevor Bryan. And we have to pay $10 a month. UK promoter branding something in America, you got to pay $10 a month for. And that is one of the fight cards. One of the previous fight cards that we knew, Clarissa Shields versus whatever, Hannah Rankin, Canelo's brother versus Brandon Rios coming off a stoppage loss to Danny Garcia. Main event, Gerald Miller versus Dog the Bounty Hunter or whatever, Dog Bandinu, right? And we got to pay for that. UK promoter releasing that, DAZN, blah, 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 $10. Al Heyman is putting Broner Pacquiao for free for his new market, the UK market. I mean, if you don't see Golden Boy, an American promoter launching an American product, because Canelo ain't fighting till May. So what are they giving us in January? In Texas, Jaime Munguia versus so-and-so Inouye, and not the famous Inouye from the lighter divisions. That's their January. But in January, Al Heyman is giving you Broner Pacquiao on free TV equivalent in UK and Jose Uzcategui Caleb Plant card on free TV. Okay. I mean, who's really invading the other market? Sky Card's been shit for yonks. I don't know what that means. For yonks hauled. I'm just saying, what's more of an invasion? That's like if you're a drug dealer and somebody comes with some low grade like heroin, and they're in your territory, or Frank Lucas invades your territory with Blue Magic. Yeah, okay, I got this product. It's called Blue Magic. You know, Blue Magic is a name brand. It's like Pepsi. I guarantee it. You see, you can go to the local drug dealer and that shit'll have you dead. But you take my Blue Magic and it'll just get you high. Yeah, Blue Magic. So what's more of a threat when they invade your neighborhood? You're a drug dealer, famous drug dealer, and Frank Lucas come with Blue Magic that's getting people off of your shit and coming to fuck with his Blue Magic because the word's getting around, or somebody who had some low grade heroin. And then you up here, you got Denzel. Yeah, okay. I'm new to this area, but we got Blue Magic. Yeah, you could have went to a lot of dealers, but you came to here for the Blue Magic, huh? Yeah, okay. Yeah. We got that Blue Magic. It's like Pepsi. It's a name brand, and I put my name on it. I guarantee that you will get your ass high. Yeah. Yeah, shout out to Icy the One, $2. He just gonna leave $2, huh? That's what you tell him. Nutmeg Alvarez, I'm done. Versus Brandon Rios, I'm done. Versus not worth $10. What do you mean streaming killed MTV? I don't get that. All I'm saying is Al Heyman, his business model is crazy. Now to me, that's more invading than, trying to sell people to Zone for Joshua, listen, mark my words. If Joshua fights Dillian Whyte too, even though Dillian Whyte's coming off a good knockout for his personal career, right? What, MTV's not around anymore? What do y'all keep saying it got killed? Anyway, if Wilder fights Fury 2 and Joshua fights Dillian Whyte, then for the second time, Wilder will have the bigger fight. Period. More anticipated fight. Period. I was more anticipating Wilder Luis Ortiz than Joseph Parker versus AJ. I was more anticipating Wilder Fury 1 than AJ versus Povetkin. And then no matter what Joshua, he can try to spin it and make it look like Wilder's ducking him. And why would he not want to be undisputed? All that. But bottom line is, if Wilder fights Fury in a rematch, it's a bigger fight. Period. Anyway, I'm about to get out of here. Holla at the boy. Appreciate you guys. We just got that platinum plaque. More to come. More to come. The business model with the promise of a lucrative pay-per-view to top off is great. See, Al Heyman is he's smart. Whatever the fuck he's doing, whoever's his team is, whatever, they're making smart. Al Heyman is a boa constrictor. He's constricting Eddie Hearns. He's a boa constrictor. Here's why. Wilder attacks the Fury fight with, that's what he should do. That leaves Joshua with the more subpar fight that people aren't going to be, because, and it's the perfect setup because Wilder's fighting a UK guy. So Tyson Fury gained a lot of fans worldwide just based on everything. Like, I'm just being real. Name a moment in Joshua Povetkin that went more viral than Tyson Fury popping up in that 12th round. Then the fight week where Wilder was like, to this day, those two moments for fight week and then in the fight, those two moments itself became like viral memes and shit. Name anything that happened in AJ Parker or AJ versus Povetkin that was trending viral like that. I seen people that had nothing to do with boxing doing this to this day. It'll be like, do you still listen to 90s R&B? And then they play the clip to this day underneath it. Name one moment in the Parker or Povetkin fight that you think was trending like those. Tyson Fury, they were making remixes with him and the Undertaker music and all, all types of shit. So we know what the bigger fight is. Ryan Garcia was doing it. Doing what? He got 1 million followers though. Whyte is B-level, struggled twice with 7 losses. Chisora. I would have rather see the Luis Ortiz or Gerald Miller. Or shit, I watched Dominic Brazil yesterday. Even that I would have preferred. It's a fresh face. Instead of rematch room, doing what they've been doing. Putting on that rematch. Oh, he did the till this day? That's what I'm saying. He got 1 million followers. 1 million plus. So we know what the bigger fight is. Al Heyman's a silent killer. And he's constricting Eddie Hearn. Al Heyman advised a couple fighters and he let him go over to like Jesse Vargas. He let them go because that's not his Charlos and Errol Spence and, Mikey been working with them. Danny Garcia. He's not, Jesse Vargas is coming off 2 draws. So Eddie Hearn juiced, yeah. But what big fights has he put Jesse Vargas in? Jesse Vargas is about to have his next fight announced. Do you think it's going to be a huge fight? I'm still waiting. What name a huge fight DAZN has put together? Like, like Porter Garcia. Like just something that people really can get behind. Something that level or Wilder Fury or anything. So rematch room, this is the thing. I'm always about quality over quantity. So you look at it, they keep promoting DAZN like, oh yeah, pay-per-view is dead. But you got to think about it. I would rather pay pay-per-view or pay for a premium Showtime or something if I'm going to get better fights. You get what I'm saying? Okay, pay-per-view is dead, but then if I just only, like, put it this way. I'm not going to beat around the bush. From what we've seen in the last 6 months, from Showtime and PBC and DAZN, if for the what we know about the from 6 months to the next 6 months that we know of already, if you could only have, if they're the same exact price and the cable company says, hey, you're a new DirecTV customer, we're going to give you a year free of Showtime boxing, and it also has Fox because that's a basic cable, or let's say DAZN was a channel, or we'll give you DAZN free, but you got to pick one. What would you guys pick? If they were both channels and you could get a year's worth for being a new customer, and you can get Showtime and Fox, or you could get DAZN, based on what you've seen in the last 6 months and what you've heard about for the next 6 months, what would you get a year free of? No, you guys aren't understanding the question. Pretend DAZN wasn't a streaming app. If it was a network and your cable package was running a promotion for 1 year, and that 1 year you could get Fox and Showtime for free, part of the promo, they're going to throw that bundled in with your cable package, or DAZN was a network, what would you pick? Fighter IQ, appreciate you. Showtime all day. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Because DAZN hasn't put together no spectacular fight. See, motherfuckers talking about Charlo was exposed versus Korobov. Canelo didn't even give himself a chance to be exposed because he fought someone he knew he was better than from the jump. Oh my gosh, bars. See, I'm going to say it again. They say I talk a little fast. You listen real fast. I ain't got to slow down for you to catch up. Listen, people were saying Charlo's exposed. He took a risk. He fought someone last minute notice with more amateur experience than him and a totally different style to what he was training for. Canelo didn't even give himself an opportunity to get exposed because he didn't fight someone who stylistically could expose him. We know Canelo's a good fighter, you know? So yeah, DAZN, I need to see some. I just need to see a big fight. Like who's Jesse Vargas gonna fight? He was a crafty southpaw with power and experience. That's how he knew how to survive and all that. But people, their hatred for Charlo and emotions clouds all of that, so they don't care. Listen, who do you think Jesse Vargas is gonna fight next? Like, we can't even get Amir Khan, Kell Brook, like signed, sealed, and delivered across the finish line. And it's been 7 years for that fight. Who's Jesse Vargas going to fight? We know who Andre's fighting, Artur Akov. Golden Boy. See, and that's what I'm saying. Like, let's say Jaime Munguia looks great versus this Inouye guy. Right? But who is that? Like, who is that guy? So yeah, he might not get exposed, but we don't know who he is. Do you get what I'm saying? Charlo's, they fought good, credible names. They fought credible names. So it's easy to not get exposed when you don't put yourself in any line of fire to get exposed. Who is Jaime Munguia fighting? Who is Inouye? The only Inouye I know is the monster Inouye, and he's raw. To be honest, Charlo's not known in the UK. Nobody cares about that. What are you talking? What does the UK have to do with it? It's on American cable, Fox, and it just put the best numbers that Fox has had for similar programming since 2016. So, you know, with or without the UK, it's still metered higher than any other, like UFC or whatever, fighting combat on the network since 2016. Okay, Takashi Inouye is ranked number 3 in the WBO. All right, Jason Murillo, you in the hot seat since you want to challenge me. I know what y'all doing, so I'm going to do a hot seat. I don't give a fuck if he's ranked God in the WBO. I don't even understand some of these rankings. You have, like, random people, fucking Barnum and Bailey ranked number 1, so I don't care about that. So now, since you know so much about him, I don't care if he's ranked number 3. Who is he? Who's he beat? Since you want to challenge me. You should have just sat there because you know what I'm talking about. See, this would that I feel like Wilder, you know what I'm saying and you know what I'm talking about. But you want to like play semantics with me. So I'll play the game. It's called the hot seat. Who is Takashi Inouye beat? I don't care about no ranking. Jamal's ranked number 1, and he still ain't got the Canelo or Triple G fight signed. And fans are making excuses. So fuck a ranking. So Murillo, let me know who Takashi Inouye has beaten or fought to get that ranking. Who is he? What's his best win? Motherfucker on BoxRec right now. William Sadler and Hector Kavalauskas. Like, this motherfucker just looking on name. So Murillo, who is he? You know so much about his ranking and all that. Tell me. Roberto Valentin. Like, who are these people? These motherfuckers just reading names and shit. Anyone could do that. Julian Williams was supposed to fight him. That's not what I asked. What is it? The Black Channel. See how they just bring up black people? The Black Channel. Black guys were supposed to fight him too. I don't care with J-Rock. He got knocked out by Jamal Charlo, who you're probably saying got exposed. What does J-Rock got to do with this? I want to know who he beat. I say who he beat. You tell me somebody that was supposed to fight him. You don't see the problem there? Who did Inoue beat? A black guy was supposed to fight him. But you're not even naming someone he fought then. J-Rock was supposed to fight him. That's what you just said. You're not making it any better for yourself. The Black Channel, they were supposed to fight Inoue too. J-Rock, he pulled out because he was eating chitlins. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Now I'm saying Julian Williams is second in the rankings. You too emotional. I'm emotional, but you ain't answering the question. How that work? Bro, I'm going to give you one last opportunity because I'm too emotional. Who the fuck has he beat? Stop stalling. Stop playing games and tell me who he has beat. Oh, you're too emotional. You're going through PMS. Okay, good. I'm emotional. Who the fuck has he beat? You see how they'll say everything but the answer to the fucking question that's being asked? You guys don't notice this? It's just me. They'll say every response known to man, but answer the very first question that I asked them in the hot seat. Okay, I'm emotional. Great. Now that we have that established, who has Takashi Inoue beat? You pulled rank and said he's number 3. Great. Who's he beat? Name one good fight you've watched from him against another ranked person. Since you're Mr. Rankings. Come on, Mr. Rankings. You got to do something. Come on, Kenneth Rankings. Someone said say goodbye. It's too easy for me because I know what they're doing. Oh, he's ranked number 3. Yeah, Golden Boy probably put that on a press release or something. I don't care about. I want to know who he beat. We all watch boxing. Who is he beat? I feel like Roger Mayweather. Who he beat? He ain't beat no motherfucking body. Okay, then. Who he beat? Everybody do the Roger Mayweather voice. I heard the motherfucking name. Who he beat? He ain't beat no motherfucking body. Okay, then. Like, what are you talking about? Who's he beat? Hey, I heard the motherfucker ranked number 3. He ain't beat nobody. Who he beat? He ain't beat nobody. I said he was 3rd in the ranking. That's all I said. I never said. Okay, so why are you telling me his ranking and you don't know shit about him? So let's get to that question. Can you answer that? Can you answer that, Jason Murillo? Fake ass Jason Derulo and shit. Jason Derulo. Anyway, Jason Murillo, can you answer that question? Let's just skip around since you want to duck and dodge the first question. Okay, why did you tell me he's ranked 3rd place, but you don't know shit about him? How do you even know he's ranked 3rd in the WBO if you don't even know? You can't name one person he beat of relevance. Please let me know. What was the point of you bringing it up then? We'll just skip to that question because I'm emotional. I'm too emotional. So you answer that question. My emotions are getting the best of me. So come on, you got to do something, Jason. Why'd you tell me his ranking if you don't even know who the fuck he is yourself? Come on, Murillo. You got to do something, Murillo. Herb, make it hot. Why you tell me his ranking? That's all I need to know. Did I miss his response? Nah, he's ducking. He just said you didn't know him. So why did you bring up his ranking? Why did you tell me that? What does that mean to me when me nor you know who the fuck he is? How do you even know his ranking if you don't even know who he is? I was referring to the fact Julian. Oh my God. Back to the. What does Julian Williams have to do with the champion Jaime Munguia fighting him? Why do you keep bringing up J-Rock? Bro, J-Rock is not a champion. He also has a loss to Jamal Charlo. So whoever he's fighting for his trying to get back to a title shot. We are talking about a champion. Get him out of here. I know this is an L. Get him out of here. We are talking about Jaime Munguia, a guy who fought 7 times last year, who's been a champion, beat Saddam Ali brutally, went on and defended versus Liam Smith, right? Fought on the Canelo Triple G2 card, and he's a champion. You keep bringing up a black guy that has nothing to do with Jaime Munguia's his career. You see, this is what they do. The Black Channel, they almost fought him too. J-Rock is not a champion. Why you keep bringing up J-Rock? You know what I'm saying? J-Rock, his career is his career. It don't have nothing to do with J. We talking about Jaime Munguia, the champion. But see, they ain't got no work for me, and they ain't got no answers, so that's why they beat around the bush. That's why, because there's no reason to not answer simple questions if you know the answer. But the thing is, they think it's entrapment because they know where I'm getting at. They know they don't know who this fucking dude is. So it's just like, it's like freeze tag or something. I got to chase these motherfuckers down and freeze them into answering the question. He knows he don't know who Jaime Munguia's opponent is, but for some reason, you know, national heritage or race or pride or favoritism, or because you want Golden Boy, you know, promotions to be the number one, or you want DAZN to whatever. I'm going off of reality. The reality is not many people in America that I've seen that are diehard or lesser know who Jaime Munguia's opponent is. You know, it's in Texas. Texas has a lot of fans. Maybe crowd wise they come out because the tickets will be affordable. I don't know that. But all I know is from, you know, people are like, oh, Charlo's got exposed. Charlos were champions. You know, one of them still is. One was a champion. They both fought guys that are more respected. And I know both of their opponents. And I can tell you fights that I've watched of Tony Harrison, multiple, and Matt Korobov. You know, Matt Korobov and Peter Quillen were supposed to fight. You know, since we're talking about J-Rock and fights that were supposed to happen, right? The bottom line is that Jaime Munguia is a champion. People are like, oh, Charlo got exposed. He fought Tony Harrison. Tony Harrison's better than an unknown guy that hasn't had world-class competition, because Tony Harrison fought Willie Nelson, 6'4", amateur background, good power. He fought big-ass Swift Jared Hurd and was doing well for himself. So my question is, who is this Inui feller? All right, you got one response. Smasher 1. Is this just an American boxing channel? Now, what would make you ask that? What is just an American channel anyway? What are you talking about? Man, put this dude in timeout. Because no one replies to me? Bro, whatever. See, these dudes be unrealistic. I am at a fight week. I am one person. They're like, oh, yeah, because Carl Frampton, Josh Warrington. I've never even watched a fight. I'm covering a fight, you know? There's only so much one person could do. I'm covering the Charlo card. It's not my fault they put 14 different fucking cards on the same night. I live in Cali. I flew to New York, and I covered the fight as media. I haven't even seen Carl Frampton. I just seen pictures of their faces looking fucked up after, and I know who won and stuff. And I seen Carl Frampton did an interview, said the right man won, and I was hurt multiple times and blah, blah, blah. I haven't watched it. I haven't watched Derek Chisora, Dillian Whyte. I am one person. You know, I'm not fucking, you know, Cyclops. I could just watch everything. You know, I'm working. Canelo fought Aaron Rodgers, but that's okay, I guess. That's what I'm saying. And Canelo beat his ass so bad the Green Bay Packers lost the next day because, you know, he was taking a knee like Kaepernick in the fight with Canelo. So then the Green Bay lost their game because he was, you know, he hadn't recovered fully. That's what I'm saying. People talking about Charlo's exposed. Canelo didn't fight someone that would even give him, would have enough anything to expose him. So let's get back to reality. Canelo took his stay busy fight. Hopefully it gets much better in the next fight. And I think it's going to have to. DAZN got to do something. They need a big fight. It's that simple. Oscar De La Hoya talking about, hey, guys, Canelo, his next opponent, it will surprise you. I don't want to be surprised. I want to see Canelo fight someone good. I don't like surprises at all. You know, I do believe that Canelo, he makes a strong case. He's the biggest star in boxing. You know, I get it. We know Canelo is big business, but we don't want to see no Rocky Fielding type opponent next. I think I could speak on behalf of boxing. And from what I heard about the alleged conversion rate, I think that holds true. I'm not trying to see Canelo versus JJ Redick and John Stockton and all this weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Canelo versus Muggsy Bogues and all this weird. Come on, man. Danny Jacobs is out there calling you out, getting in the ring. You know? Like, at least make it somebody who's like, Canelo's a beast. He's a badass. He got skills. At least have some type of style for him to show where, you know, where he's really at. Like Canelo versus Dalsim or something. Because that motherfucker's arms is long. He can be on the other side of the ring and Yoga Flame. Yoga. Can we see Canelo versus Dalsim out this motherfucker? Yoga Flame. Teleport. You know, some level of threat to Canelo. Like, what the fuck? Canelo versus Dalsim. How about that? It would have been better than Rocky Fielding. Yoga. Yoga Flame. Fucking Saget, something. Them them video game graphics. Them old school graphics should be lightweight trash but look dope at the time. Tiger. 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 Sonic Boom. Sonic Tiger. Like, motherfucker, you autistic? You just repeating the same word. you Tiger. You saying like two things and shit. Tiger. Zangief was about a useless piece of shit on that game. I wanted to like Zangief, but he really was like dumbass slow. Like if you were in proximity where he can grab you, you can pile drive him and maybe fuck someone up. But he was about a worthless piece of shit, wasn't he? Wasn't he? Motherfucker hella slow. Chun-Li, spinning star kick, and beat my ass. I'm getting beat by a woman, and you just hella big for no reason. Piece of shit ass Zangief. Tiger. No, man, that's what I'm saying, man. Canelo, oh my gosh. I just want to see Canelo. Zangief is a beast if you know how to use him. Nah, he was whack. He was hella slow. Hey, I would get busy with E Honda fat ass. He was kind of nice. That 100-hand slap. I would fuck you up with E Honda. Hey, there's this one move with M. Bison, and you just had to time it, and he does this little slide like this, and if you had them against the screen and do that slide, they'll fall, and then if you time it right when they get up, just do it again, and there's no way to get up. You can never, like, you could press hella buttons, and it wouldn't let you, it like wouldn't allow you to get back up if you timed it right. And I used to do that to my friend. He was like, you remember, see, I come from a different era. Video games was like crucial. Like you would like hate your best friend and shit off of video games. Motherfuckers would turn it off. That's how you knew it was gonna grow up to be a poor sport. Motherfuckers would just turn off the whole system because they lost. Like you about a poor sporting ass. Like how you gonna just turn the whole Super Nintendo off because you lost? I think kids like that grow up to be serial killers. Like it's not that serious, bro. My friend used to throw the controller and shit, turn the whole shit, shut the whole shit down. Like damn, I'm done playing. Them kids like that be tripping off video games like too much. I think they serial killers now. Cause I had a friend named Mark, and them motherfuckers serial killers. Oh, see, he showed his true intentions. He ain't get enough attention. Hey, Trey, stop. Oh, Smasher, block him. Yeah, we gonna smash you, motherfucker. These dudes is puss. He said, I thought this was a boxing channel. This cunt with sunglasses. Why don't you just leave, though? If you thought it was something and it wasn't what you thought, leave. Get your monkey ass up out of here. See, and then when I talk and I say something back, then I'm the bad guy. Fuck it. Can't be two good guys. I chose to be the bad guy. Fuck it. I feel like Mike Tyson sometimes. I with all y'all had kids before I can stomp on their testicles. Cause that's the pain I wake up with every day. I really feel like Mike Tyson fucking around with y'all. Cause y'all just be saying, I'm unsubscribing, dude. Oh, I thought this was about just leave. That's all you gotta do. And then I say something back. And then I'm the bad guy. What? I'm talking to you how I want to talk to you. You don't like it? Change the station. Okay, then we could. Fuck you, asshole. Like, and then I'm the bad guy. Mortal Kombat was sick as well, but Street Fighter was A1. I'm out of here, dudes. Guys and girls. Peace out. I'm talking to you how I want to talk to you. Okay, we could then. Bye, asshole. See, I'm talking to you how I want to talk to you. These dudes. I thought this was boxing. Peace, ego. Thanks for your time. No, thank you. Happy holidays to everybody. You know. I'm talking. Okay then, asshole. Happy holidays, everybody. Merry Christmas. Peace out, y'all.